Alright guys, it's auction time for DBPL 2021 DB Premier League, and let's get straight to the auction. As we see the domestic wicketkeepers in this auction, Rishabh Pant was the first player sold to the Cat1 Challengers. Sanju Samson was sold to the Cricketing Titans. Big buy. KL Rahul, the man with the golden touch, was sold to the Saxena All-Stars, which is a big player. KL Rahul. Ishan Kishan, not the best IPL season he had, but he was sold to Team King Kong. And MS Dhoni, brilliant captain, awesome captaincy, was sold to the James Jackals. And the last Indian wicket keeper, Dinesh Karthik, was sold to the team the Kings. Now as we head on to the international wicket keepers, Joss Butler, big buy, sold to the Wade Super Kings as they finally get their first player. AB de Villiers goes to Team King Kong, Mr. 360. And then Quinton de Kock went to the Cricketing Titans. Sam Billings went to the Magical Panthers as they got their first player in their team. Johnny Bairstow went to the Kings. And Nicholas Pooran, two international keepers for the Magical Panthers, as Nicholas Pooran made his. And there are still a couple of wicket keepers left in this auction. It's not a full list yet because we had a big auction, big list. And the second screen will be coming up shortly with the other keepers who were sold, the other international wicket keepers who were sold in this auction, as you see on the screen right now. Josh Philippe went to the Saxena All-Stars. The big player Josh Philippe missed out on the IPL this edition, but is a quality batsman. Matthew Wade hasn't had much T20 cricket around him in the last couple of months, but he made his way to the Kings. Alex Carey goes to the Wade Super Kings. And the last international wicketkeeper, Shai Hope, goes to James Jackals as they get a big international wicketkeeper. Shai Hope, quality of a batsman. Let's see how well these players do in their respective teams. We move on to the big players. Domestic batsman Ruturaj Gaikwad went to the Cat1 Challengers, a very young player, young talent. Devdutt Padikkal from Bangalore went to the Magical Panthers. Big player once again, scored a brilliant century in the IPL. Prithvi Shaw went to James Jackal, and the big player Virat Kohli went to the Cat1 Challengers. And Kohli continues his way with the Challengers as he goes to Cat1 Challengers from Royal Challengers Bangalore. And Suresh Raina made his way to the Cricketing Titans, and Shreyas Iyer to Team King Kong. Once again, this is all decided by the spin I did, not biased at all, so it is completely fair for every team and every franchise. As the list continues, the domestic batsman Nambati Rayudu made his way to the Wade Super Kings, with Shikhar Dhawan going to the Saxena All-Stars. Shubman Gill made his way to the Magical Panthers. Manish Pandey hasn't had the best season in the IPL yet, but went to the Kings. Rohit Sharma, big player, big buy. And lucky team James Jackals who got Rohit Sharma, and Suryakumar Yadav to Team King Kong. And Mayank Agarwal, a young talent, went to the Kings. As we move on to the international batsman in the auction, Faf du Plessis had a brilliant half IPL. Sadly got postponed, but was in good form, went to the Cricketing Titans. Lucky Cricketing Titans who got and Chris Gale hold of at Team King Kong in the last decade. Williamson to the Cat1 Challenge was against the Royal Challengers Bangalore. Steve Smith goes to the Magical Panthers. David Warner, he's been trendy recently after being dropped from captaincy in the IPL, making up the IPL this year, but has gone to James Jackals, both Aussie openers, both with Team James Jackals. And Jason Roy went to Team King Kong. David Malan, number 1 T20 batsman, Wade Super Kings, lucky to get a hold of a quality player. And Tamim Iqbal went with Team Kings. Let me know in the comment section who you guys think the best team is looking so far. As we move on to the domestic bowlers, the Indian bowlers, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar went to the Wade Super Kings. And Yuzi Chahal didn't have a good IPO yet, but continued his way with the Challengers as he makes his way to the Cat1 Challengers. Deepak Chahar made his way to the Team Kings, and Shardul Thakur at the Cricketing Titans, Rahul Chahar, succeeding All-Stars, Harshal Patel, Magical Panthers, key player for RCB in the IPL, Purple Cap, and Avish Khan at Team King Kong. As we move on, Mohammad Shami makes his way to Team James Jackals. Prasid Krishna makes his way
joins
to
the Wade Super Kings, huge buy, and then Jasprit Bumrah succeeding All-Stars. Natarajan joins Team King Kong and Kuldeep Yadav Magical Panthers. As we move on to the international bowlers, Trem Bolt goes to the Ket-1 Challengers with Adam Zampa making his way to the Kings. Jofra Archer goes to Team James Jackals and Kahizo Rivara succeeding All-Stars. Issa Rudana making his way to the Magical Panthers, and Pat Cummins, big bowler, goes to the Cricketing Titans. Let me know in the comment section below who you guys think is looking the best team at the moment with just the squads. We still have a couple more international bowlers. Mitchell Stark makes his way to Team King Kong. Mustafizur Rahman, Wade Super Kings. Langini Giri, Ket-1 Challengers. Lasit Malinga, Cricketing Titans. And lastly, Imran Tahir. He's old, but he is a quality player. Makes his way to Team the Kings. So that's all saying. Let me know in the comment section below what team you guys think is looking the best so far. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. Domestic all-rounders. This is where the big guns come in. Shivam Dube makes his way to the Cricketing Titans. Deepak Hooda, Wade Super Kings. Ravindra Jadeja, the biggest domestic all-rounder recently. Lucky Team James Jackals to manage to get Ravindra Jadeja. Vichandran Ashwin to Magical Panthers. Hardik Pandya to the Team King Kong. Washington Sundar to succeed All-Stars. And Krunal Pandya to the Ket-1 Challengers. Hardik Pandya didn't have the best IPL this season, but has a chance to prove his skill in the Dbpl. International rounders, Glenn Maxwell goes to the Ket-1 Challengers. Maxwell continues his way with the Challengers. Russell moves to the Team Kings. Moin Ali, the Magical Panthers. Kyron Pollard, Cricketing Titans. Marcus Stoinis, James Jackals, and Sam Curran who goes to succeed All-Stars. Sam Curran had a brilliant IPL, perhaps a little bit underrated under Jadeja, but was a quality batsman and a bowler and fielded really well as well in the tournament. So hopefully he can continue his skill coming into the Dbpl. Glenn Maxwell, obviously spectacular player. We have more all-rounders. Shakib Al Hassan goes to the Saxena All-Stars. DJ Bravo, the Cricketing Titans. Rashid Khan, quality spinner. Magical Panthers. Sunil Narayan goes to the Team King Kong. Ben Stokes goes to the Wade Super Kings. And Chris Morris goes to the Ket-1 Challengers. Ben Stokes missed out on the IPL due to a broken finger, but it's in the Dbpl, so let's see how well he can perform. Once again, the first season, guys, of this Dbpl. So just so you guys know, it's not a couple of seasons have not happened. It's the first season. I may have some little bit of mistakes. Remember to subscribe to Samarth. So if you guys did enjoy, please like this video, share it to your fellow mates who will enjoy this league. Subscribe to the channel if you guys aren't new. We're gonna have some thrilling cricketing action the next couple of days. Exclusive T20 action. And also, guys, live streams every weekend based on the different matches. You guys vote on the poll, so make sure to join that time as well. But until then, take care, everyone.